Welcome back, guys, to the project. This is Project Zero Research here with another video, and I ended the video just 5 seconds ago, and I started the next one. And this one we're going to keep on running. That's fine. And so we've been covering security for a while now, and you can see on the page right now it says reset password for USANA Health Sciences. So this is obviously having to do with a little bit of security, but for the most part, it has more to do with business. And this is the cellular nutritional business company focused on research, development, manufacturing, distribution, all the way to sales and marketing. So it goes all the way. It's a complete direct selling company that does its own products and manufactures and does its own research and has over 120 scientists, 27 markets wide. I'm not going to give full advertisement of that kind of stuff. The point is, and this is Slice of Life IRL. So, post in the comments below, 3 questions. What was your main highlight the past 24 hours? Okay, what was the main frustration you had that you want to vent about? Don't give too many personal details. And 3, of course, related to this particular video here, which you can look forward to, is going to be entirely encapsulating research and development and, for a particular company and what sort of transactions we had to make sure were covered under the plan of my security software. So okay, so that's something to look forward to. What kind of, well, you shouldn't tell me what antivirus software you use, but what kind of features do you have in place to make sure that you can keep all your business expenses and personal information secure, and so on and so forth. And do you have a business yourself? Do you do research? Are you a nutritionist or a dietitian? Super interesting to hear that. Leave that in the comments. So throughout the video. So all right, let's go and continue. Let's get right straight to it. Slice of life. So this slice of today's life here, this was actually a couple of weeks ago, maybe a couple of months ago even, sent you a link, reset the password. Why? And this was because at the time I was trying to, for one of my clients, not even clients, again, I was trying to take care of somebody, trying to caregiver for somebody, which I don't say I regret, but I am never going to do that again. I have to deactivate the account because she wasn't going to use it anymore. Not deactivate account, but take it off automatic order. She made a single purchase to test out a certain product, and then she said, okay, no more. And I said, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. If you're not benefiting from the product anymore, then let's just make sure that we stop buying things that you don't need. So we went in, and then I realized, this is a pretty old account. For the most part, it's kind of dormant, and I had to go and reset the password. So that's what this is all about. So I went in, I did the whole forgot your password kind of thing, sent you a new link, all this kind of stuff here. That's what you see here right now. I'm gonna close it right now and hop on over to the next page. And the main thing is, I took off the probiotic for that person, which is my biological caregiver. I'm not gonna talk too much about that. I mentioned before, it's a very abusive household, and I'm very, very much not happy about the fact that I tried to even bother helping with that, only to be betrayed. So long story short, let's hop on over to the next page here. We're gonna hop over to, this one is more for the main page for brief-friendly hydration. It has Tel Aviv line. So basically, long story short, we're on this page because not only when you log out, it brings you to this main page, but also we were here to help out somebody, my sibling, who's looking for exfoliating products, and that's very rare. I was surprised to hear that. But anyways, I just sent him a link here. This is what the product is. You can probably get something cheaper, honestly, from, just go to Walmart, you can get something cheaper. I'm not suggesting that the products are good necessarily, but I'm just being totally honest here. The products for this company are quite expensive. Unless you actually have the budget for this kind of stuff, I doubt that you would actually want to go for it. It has to actually be beneficial to my clients. I'm trying to run an honest business, so being fully transparent about that was very key in my opinion. So I close this, and next thing here I can show you is, of course, the actual product itself, the exfoliating scrub and mask. Let me see what the next one is. So this next one's going to be ingredients, the next tab, but basically $40.80. You can see exactly why I said that, why I told him. This is like $50 Canadian. That's a lot of money, even after the retail price. So here's more information. 5 stars, 12 ratings, great. so people really love this product
Traffic
still,
on
but it is a
Spotify
very
brought to you by
only
the
12 rating. It's
Elementary
not like
Teachers Federation of
150 rating or
Ontario.
something.
Events ramping up in the
A dual
downtown
action
core. Less than
scrubbing
8 days
formula
ago.
gently
Getting to the Rogers
exfoliates
Centre
with a
may be a
pollution
little bit
fighting
of a
charcoal
challenge
to help
eastbound
remove
on the Lakeshore.
stubborn impurities,
Single-file travel
visibly
between
promote
Spadina
better
and
skin
Bruce.
tone, reduce the
Eastbound on
appearance of
Adelaide
pores,
for a
and
lane of
lessen
change between
visible
Bathurst and
signs
Parliament.
of
Keep in
aging.
mind Yonge Street from Wellington
Olive oil
over to
botanical
King
blend is
Street.
comprised
There's
of fruit
daytime construction on the go
extracts,
until the fall.
and I realize
Students
there's an
need more support
advertisement
than
right now,
ever. More investments are needed in
and you
public
just
schools,
mute
not
that
more
stuff
cuts.
off right now. Pollution fighting charcoal to help remove stubborn impurities, visibly promote better skin tone, remove the appearance of pores, and lessen visible signs of aging. So aging, skin tone, pores, impurities, pollution. Their featured science. So this one is patented with the olive oil. It has the olive oil botanical blend comprised of fruit extracts clinically shown to provide 24 hours of rich hydration after just one single application. All right, so replenishes moisture, absorbs excess oils and impurities, detoxifies pores. It's dermatologically tested and suitable for all types of skin and paraben free. This is one of those things that they always highlight paraben free. Think of like, oh, this is GMO free, that kind of stuff. Smooth and brightens the skin appearance. Yeah, and then of course clinical results. USANA Health Sciences, like I said, we have our own R&D facility, right, straight down there in the States. I believe in Utah. No, I mean Salt Lake City. Yeah, Utah, Salt Lake City. So in a post-clinical trial, it's a 7-story building. Again, over 100 researchers there working on clinical trials. Self-assessment of 50 women aged 50 to 51 using the Solavive dry sensitive skin regimen. So 92% agree, blah blah blah. But of course, I'm not going to go through all this. You can tell that you need to look further into the research. I myself don't know how credible this is. I mean, take a look how vague this says. Oh, we agree our skin looks and feels moisturized. We agree it looks more refined. We agree. I don't know what agreement means, right? It could mean anything. It could mean it's so vague. I don't know how credible the study is. You can look into it yourself. All studies are posted right here. That's one of the great things about USANA Health Sciences is that they are very transparent with their research. Okay, so whether or not the research is actually credible, I don't know. Is it peer-reviewed? It might not be. I'm not sure. So that's the question to research. Follow your cleansing step, blah da. Anyways, now I'll go through this. 2.8 net volume. Again, it's quite expensive. 80 net gram weight. And when close this, hop over to next. And this is basically the ingredients inside the Solavive exfoliating scrub and mask ingredients. Again, my sibling asked about this. I'm not really particularly into this. I joined this company because I'm a biomedical science person and I know that this stuff actually works. I've taken it myself. It helped me through some very difficult times. And then secondly, I also did this to caregive for someone who has vastly betrayed me. I'm very open about that and saying that, I'm not going to do that ever again. But I tried at the time. I did try to take care of her health, enjoying this business, and that's what that's all about. And then last but not least, over here, the third reason, I guess, is because turns out someone else who was interested about skin products. But I'm not interested in skin products. I'm interested in the nutritional aspect. So ingredients here include water, and it's French as well. So l'eau in French, butylene glycol, glycerin, sea silt, limon marin. Think about that. It's so fancy every time you say something in French. Limon marin, glucomannan, hydroxyethyl acrylate. This is taking me back to like organic chemistry days in third year university stuff. Sodium acryloyl dimethyl. That's definitely one of those organic chemistry names. Taurate copolymer, pentylene glycol, charcoal powder, goes on and on. And you can see the extracts down here. So lentil fruit extract, the lens esculenta. So that's like a first year biology taxonomy class. Pyrus map, apple, olive, lentil extracts, right? And then you have some substances down here that are more for consistency. So propane diol and sodium lactate and so on and so forth. They have different reasons as well. Obviously, I'm not going to be super specific about that. Okay, so let's take a look at the time. How's it working? But 9 minutes in, so who was I talking about when I said, oh, this person betrayed me and stuff? And I was bitching a little bit about that, wasn't I? So, all right, let's hop on over. Here's the other reason why you would want to have some security up. This is the mail. That's right. This is the Gmail account of the other person who I was trying to support over a period of time. Honestly, I'm thinking that, again, there's nothing shown here. I can tell that it's all just spam, just fine. Long story short, this is the person who I was trying to support during that period. And honestly, I'm not going to ever do that again. But we're on this account because we want to make sure that, we received the confirmation password reset. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to access the account and get rid of the product. So we have access to, actually, I set up this. It's so funny how much I'm really regretting ever helping her. Fuck. Long story short, Jesus, spoiled brat. All right, so long story short, I set up the email account and helped her get employment as well. Like, fucking, why did I even do that? Long story short, because she's a biological mother. Anyways, sorry guys, abusive families, all that kind of shit. Anyways, long story short, over here, we went here, we logged in, got to the email, and we just reset the password, got in, and then deleted the product and said, okay, done, hands clean. All right, so that's still related to security, of course, because at the end of the day, all this stuff here, you don't want to have access to. You don't want to provide access to anyone's account. And certainly the best way to do that is make sure that you do have some sort of antivirus software, but you do need some common sense as well. Obviously on Gmail here, I remember teaching my biological mother at the time. I have completely cut ties, no contact, 100%. But think of like heavy borderline narc, like crazy people, right? But long story short, at the time I was teaching her, how to not fall for phishing scams, what is a real email, what is not a real email, what you should be careful even when you don't know, how to. And then I was also working together, trying to get all these applications, employment applications, sent to her email so that and helping her to apply for Indeed. You see here, I recognize a lot of this stuff, but kudos and credit to her as well. She actually, after learning, she did do a lot of applications on her own, and it's not all me for sure. Let's be perfectly clear, she did a lot of work, and it was very difficult for her because she's of course of a very different generation. Technology doesn't come easily to her. And just in the future, right, even already, I feel the hit. I'm falling behind. I'm behind the next generation already. Very relatable. So she's done a lot of hard work. All the personal strife aside, all the bad blood aside, credit where credit is due. She worked really hard to learn the technology, to learn how to apply for applications. And, despite all that drama that I hated, and is the main reason why I cut ties with her. The point is, I'm just proud and happy that she actually does have a job now. And, whatever the stuff we worked on together, she's actually healthy now. She's actually doing better now. And all the best to her and her future. But from now on, we're done, okay? And so the next video is going to be anticipatedly very heavy, obviously, because I talked about identity theft, right, and stuff like that. And I think you know where this is going. So there's actually the account here that I'm logged into. I've had to monitor this for a while because there was some issues previously where, oh shit, I just switched to a different tab. Whatever. I had to monitor this because there have been many times where she would forget the password and so on and so forth. You remember all this kind of stuff. This happens a lot during, the 90s, right? The parents, they don't know. It's just normal, right? They didn't grow up with this kind of stuff. So I had access to it all the time, and I always had to momentarily go back and help them with some computer and especially email problems. So, but now I'm thinking of just completely removing this completely. So I wanted to, for one last time in the next video, run through the things, some of the spreadsheets, some of the basic stuff that's there. Again, privacy, confidentially, nothing will be with heavy stuff will be shown. when it comes to private information. We're not going to do any of that. We're going to be careful. We'll have a privacy graphic shown. But the long story short is that also is related to security, because once again, why I had a package for identity theft going on, a package for more than one package for different companies for antivirus software. And this all happened again after the incident where my laptop was potentially compromised, I believe. And so I wanted to make sure that I bought the package not just to secure my accounts, but also other accounts that may have been associated with the laptop. And in that case, obviously that involves the next video. In this case, what you see here, right here, the account for my biological mother. Okay. So that's that. And okay, so that's what to look forward to. It's not, it doesn't sound like it's a very good topic to talk about, but it is something that is real. It's authentic. It's part of what this is all about. This is Slice of Life. This is in real life. This is Project Zero. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys in the next one. And I think I'm just going to ram straight through this. I'm going to end this video. I'm going to start the video. And I'm going to clear this shit straight up, because I don't want to cover this again, ever. I want to be on with this. This is stuff I want to get rid of like fucking like 2 months ago. It's still here though, these tabs. So all right, see you in the next one, which is going to be the next day.